Everybody out there in YouTube land, where you at? So, I ain't gonna be playing guitar for a little while. It doesn't look like. This one's kind of, I don't know if you can see it, this one's kind of swole up. It went down a lot though. This one's sprained. And this wrist is broke. And broke up pretty bad. Yeah, so what happened was, I was just minding my own business going down the street. All of a sudden, these guys jumped on me and started like, stomping on my hand and my wrist, like purposely trying to put me out of commission from playing. While I was on the ground, I looked up and I was like, why are you doing this to me? Why are you persecuting me like this? And they were like, out with the old, in with the new, motherfucker. Ed Dana rules. He's Ashton Bueller, rock and roll Jesus. I was like, fuck. I guess I had it coming to me. No, that's not really what happened, Actually, what happened was Terry Bear came over and sat on my fucking arm. I'm just joking again, and you know that because if he really did that, my arm would like go into another dimension or something. So this happened Saturday night, and they gave me the fucking pills, bro. I'm on the fucking pills now. They didn't give me too many. They gave me some Percocets. They gave me 12 of them. I've only been taking them like I was supposed to, like every 4 to 6 hours, because it's really uncomfortable trying to sleep when you can't really, this one's fucked up. I couldn't even wipe my own ass until today. I had to jump in the shower. Then I'm home by myself. Tammy's out of town. She goes out of town every Thanksgiving to go visit her people and shit. I can't pet my dog right. Huh, Angus? Can't play tug of war with him. Huh. Yeah. But anyway, can't roll a blunt. Can't roll a fucking blunt. I had to get some cones and try to stuff the shit in there. I can't even use the scissors right though. So, speaking of Thanksgiving, a lot of people were sending me thanks, giving me thanks for finally getting Ed to put out something that's not as bad as what he usually does. And I wish I could take the credit for it all myself, but a lot of it goes to Burt too, because Burt is the one who, made the first. If you haven't seen it, I'll put a link in the description. Burt shows Ed trying to play that song. When I seen that, from Burt's video, I was like, I know I've heard that song before. And I've heard it like on the radio. I'm no Emerson, Lake and Palmer fan, but I always thought it was like a knockoff version of Yes's Roundabout. And Ed is kind of like a knockoff version too, so it seems like he would like that song. But by the time I figured out what it was, and then I had to listen to it a few times, so I didn't really know how the song went, And you can't learn to play something, even a little piece of it, if you don't know how the fuck it goes just from looking at the lesson. So I didn't really fuck with it too long. I mean, that was really the point of it. I was, I'm not a guitarist. Like, if you asked me, like, define who I am, saying guitarist probably wouldn't even be in, like, the top 15, That's not, I do this as a hobby. I got that guitar back there, like 6 years ago. Somebody was going to throw it away. I was like, hey, I'll take it before you throw it away. I figured if I could just learn a couple of chords and shit, I was going to be happy with that, and I think I've done more than what I was anticipating on doing with it, so I'm not really worried about it, But Ed thinks he's fucking Frank Zappa or something. But, I am going to fucking play them, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. When I was learning that, they got that part, if you watch Ed's video, oh yeah, here's the funny thing. So, Ed does that, embarrasses himself. You could see it in the video. Like I said, the link will be in the description. He embarrasses himself. Then he comes back after a good little while of me making my video. But Ed does I'm sure Ed's not aware of my video because, he doesn't pay attention to me, right? I'm also sure that I have nothing to do with Ed having his likes and dislikes turned off, And then people still comment to him like, left you a like. How did you do that? Ed doesn't let you do that on account of me. All right? And maybe a couple other people, but I'm the main one. All right? So, when I was watching Ed's video of it, when I was trying to learn it, I have problems. One of the things I definitely need to work on is alternate, like picking patterns and shit like that. And if you watch Ed, well, oh yeah, but like I said, Ed responds to the video. Now, I just turned the phone on and played the bitch. You know what I'm saying? After not really too much, maybe a few hours, not like a whole day or anything on it. Like I said, that was the point. And then just say, nailed it, like I did. But Ed sees that and does, like, goes and practices, I guess. Now, this song came out like 1972. Ed's been playing it since then, or trying to. So Ed does a video that doesn't sound that bad, but I think there's something going on there, maybe a little effects. Because that guitar sounded completely different. I mean, you could hear him, no buzz, and you hear the bitch, you know. So Ed does this highly produced video and then uses a thumbnail of mini-me. I guess that's supposed to be me because he's used that many times. He's not very creative. But anyway, then he does another hangout after that video that, you know, that he did. That didn't sound that bad. But then he tries to do it again. He picks the guitar up and he fucks it up again. Come on, dude. So it sounds like shit, then all of a sudden you do something produced, you know, with some effects and shit, and then it sounds not that bad, and then you do it with, and it sounds like shit again, so what's that telling you? Here's the thing that I'm going to be working on. They got a little fast picking part in there, and actually, I was doing it with the pick, but I can actually do it a little bit better, hybrid picking. Because he's not like doing like Ed's doing. You watch Ed, Ed's just trying to sweep it up like that. That's not how the dude's doing it. The dude's picking that shit in a pattern and just doing it really fast. Ed can't do that. So, and I can't do it either. Listen, I'm a hobby player. I haven't been playing. You know, like telling me shit like, yo, you never been in a band? I've never wanted to. You know, I started doing this late. You're not bothering me any, but whatever. But what I'm gonna do is pop the fucking high E string on this bitch right after I put these motherfuckers on here too. Fucking brand new elixirs. I never break strings. But anyway, while I got this on, I'm out of commission. I mean, the way it's set, you could see it being, there's no way I could. Besides, I mean, you can see it, my fucking shit. Look, my knuckles are turning purple and shit, dude. My shit is fucked up. This one was a lot worse. You know, I mean, you still can't see the, but I could, you know, I can articulate them good enough. You know, I can wipe my ass now. And I can wash it after I wiped it. Here's the thing. Even after the 6 weeks or whatever, and then it's surgeries, whatever, how long this cast is going to be on? Now, it's going to be covered in dog hair and dirty and some other shit, but I bet you my fingers will still look better than Duncan's. You know? And I wish I had a cool story, like that Ed sent a hit team to come get me or something like that, or that Terry made his migration south in search of warmer climate to graze and forage or whatever. But that's not what happened. I fucking wrecked on a bicycle, man. I was riding the Elmo cycle, and I went to go up on the curb. It was dark. I didn't see the curb was as high as it was. And when I hit it, I just went over and put my hands out and shattered this one on this side, the radial, and on this side. And man, they had to take this big needle, and it's all bruised up. You know, so they had to take this needle, and they're trying to get this numbing solution in there, and they got to root around. I can feel it hitting the bone. They're like, yeah, we got to get it on the fracture. I'm sitting there, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. But there's a fucking lady there, lady doctor. I don't want to seem like a pussy in front of her, so I'm like, yeah. After it's like, oh, you did? I was like, yeah. She walked out, I told the dude, I said, man, if it wouldn't have been for her, I'd have been crying like a little bitch up in here, you know? But, man, this fucking thing hurt, you know? And then they had to put the thing, and they had to stop. They put my arm against his shin and started to try to get the shit lined up. Man, talk about fucking hurt, man. Then they got me on the fucking pills. Well, when I was there, they gave me a narco when I got there. And that took the edge off, because like I didn't go to the emergency room. Well, actually, I finished doing what I was doing. I was in the middle of doing something on the bike when I wrecked. I finished doing that. And finally I decided, yeah, maybe I ought to go home. Yeah. So I went home, and I just said, like, fuck it, it'll probably feel better like in a couple of days or something. But my shit was hanging. Like, you could tell it was broke. It was like, you know, like this, and then my hand would just be like on a weird angle and drop straight down. And I could feel it, like, when I'd have it down, like, separating. I was like, I gotta go to the emergency room. So, you know, but I got insurance and shit, so fuck it. You know, I used it, you know. So, they gave me a narco. Then about 2 hours later, they gave me some Toradol. And then they put the numbing shit in there. And after they did that and started moving it around, they didn't get it the first time. They had to leave and then come back and try it again with a smaller needle. And that took about 2 or 3 minutes. But in between that, they came and gave me a shot of morphine. So, and the first time that they did get a little bit of the shit in there. So it wasn't so bad the second time. So finally I get home. Go get the pills filled. They gave me 12 of them. Still got over half of them. I got like 7 of them left. I was only taking them, the Percocets, 7.5, you know. Actually, when he was telling me, hey, we're going to give you a little something stronger to take home, I'm going to give you these Percocets, I should have told him, could you make a Perk and Dan instead? I'm kind of, that Tylenol kind of makes me a little nauseous sometimes, but I didn't want to seem like a pillhead, you know. So, but sure enough, yeah. I've been taking them like every 4 or 6 hours. I took one before I went to sleep. Yeah, I haven't been getting much sleep, you know. This fucking shit hurts. And I took one and then I tried to sleep and I could still feel it throbbing and shit. So like I took another one on top of it and I started feeling nauseous and I got up and threw up. Then I fucking went to sleep and I got like 5 hours of beautiful uninterrupted sleep. Woke up, I could still feel the pain pills a little bit. I went and ate and I threw up again. So I was like, motherfucker, I ain't taking these bitches no more. You know, like right now I don't feel any effect of them whatsoever anymore. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave them. It's gonna have to be something. I'm not taking any more. Like just like that's why when I'm just thinking about it, you know, like thinking about physically taking them is starting to make me nauseous. So yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with them no more. Even tonight, if this bitch hurts, I'm not taking it, you know. And it's gonna have to. And after tonight, I mean, every day it's a little bit better, you know. So keep them. I'll put them in the shit hit the fan box, you know, in case something happens, you know, in case shit goes down. I might have to remove a bullet or something. Yeah, you never know. But yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So somebody was saying, oh, at least you didn't land on your head. I was like, if I'd landed on my head, I'd have probably been okay. And at least I'd still be able to roll blunts, pet my dog, and play guitar. So that's pretty much it. Anyway, until next time, everybody. Peace out.